Battle Royale is going to be so different this year. You have the new 3-batter minimum rule that was implemented into real baseball that affects Battle Royale so much because it's only a 3-inning game. And you have the pitcher energy that you have to worry about, which is probably even bigger than the 3-batter minimum rule. And then also, you don't even have to start your starting pitchers. You can start any pitcher you want. I don't know. I honestly don't know whether or not to be more excited or more afraid of this mode. I don't know if it's going to be easier to go 12-0. I don't know if it's going to be harder or just the same. But I've been looking forward to playing my first Battle Royale of the year, but I haven't done it yet because I know I wanted to do it for a video. So without stalling any longer, I'm going to go ahead and use my one free entry of the season. And I really hope I make the most of it. First round here. This is actually tough. Alright, so I feel like right off the bat I need to discuss what I think my strategy should be for BR now. So now that you can pick your pitcher, some people are thinking that you want to take good starting pitchers, and Corey Kluber, this 99 version of him, seems to be like possibly the best starting pitcher in the game. But I personally still think that starting pitchers are probably what you want to waste your worst rounds on. Because of the pitcher energy, even if you take, like, especially you don't want to take this 99 Kluber here because, yeah, you get to pick to use him, but you'll probably only get to use him maybe once every 3 games, maybe every other game. I don't know how the energy regenerates. But the bottom line is you're not going to be able to use one of your best cards every game. So for me, this first round is pretty much between Sandberg and Larkin, and honestly, they're both looking like really good cards. They're a really similar card, too. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to go with Sandberg. His fielding is up there to a diamond. His speed is just about the same. He's a little bit more balanced at the plate, so I'm going to throw Ryne Sandberg on the team. My first pick, my first selection of a BR draft. And another reason why I don't think I want to take any good starting pitchers is because I'm pretty sure that the starters overall is boosted by their stamina rating. So like if we look at Danny Salazar here, I think his overall is boosted by his stamina. So a relief pitcher that's also a 69 overall might have better per nines and better velos and stuff like that. It's just their stamina is lower, so it makes them the same overall card. I could be wrong about that though, but I feel like relievers usually have better per nines. So because of that, I do think it's still the move to try and use these lower rounds on your starter. So I'm actually going to take this Danny Salazar here, and more than likely I won't even use him. I still think that like a silver reliever is better than a silver starter, even if it's a lower overall. So I think the move for this is to try and have your bullpen be as deep as possible. You have 7 reliever spots right there. My goal is I want to fill up all my reliever spots with either good silvers or good bronzes, maybe 1 gold. I think, yeah, you have 3 gold rounds. I wouldn't take more than 1 gold as a reliever because, like I said, the stamina, it comes into effect. I mean, the energy, not the stamina. The energy comes into effect. So, like, in years past, when you're playing BR, you could only rely, or you only really had to rely on, like, 1 or 2 good relievers, especially if they were really good. You could bring them in every game. But now, you're not going to be able to do that. You got to manage your bullpen better. So I don't know, I don't want to ramble about strategy too much here. I'm just going to pick who I think is good, and I went with Givens there. Oh, and this is more tough than I thought it would be. This petite guy, he doesn't really do it for me. I think I'm going to go Mitch Haniger here over Biggio. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And we have another diamond round here, and in years past, this honestly might be a Billy Wagner round, but like I said, you can't just rely on one good reliever to pitch every game because he's going to get tired and he'll have to take a game or 2 off. So I don't like the idea of taking any diamond pitchers. So I think it's going to be between Javi and Buxton here in this round. It's actually pretty close. They're both really good fielders. Buxton's hitting's a little worse. I think I'm going to go Javi. Just because his hitting's a little better. He's still a really good fielder, and he can actually play center if I need him to. And another silver round here. And, well, I kind of want to go with this Tim Tebow. I feel like he'd be a good BR card this year with that good numbers against righties. But this Pedro Baez, I feel like he's been good too. He only has 3 pitches this year. I'm going to go Tebow. You know what? Let's just go Tebow. And here's what I'm talking about. in a good bronze. We want 74s that are pretty deceptive. I'm thinking guys like Oliver Perez, if Jake Diekman's still good in the game. I haven't seen him yet. Aaron Bummer from the White Sox, people like that. So I think Oliver Perez is a good, solid bronze that could fill out some depth in that bullpen. And I've actually been thinking ever since I saw this card, this Zach Collins is probably going to be a good BR catcher. His fielding's a little low, so that might have an impact this year with the new catcher stuff. But he still has a pretty solid arm. And look at the hitting, the power. He's going to be a force behind there. He's like a lefty Gary Sanchez. And what do we do here? I think I like Donaldson. I think I like the move of picking Donaldson. I've been pretty good with Josh Donaldson cards in MLB The Show in the past. And another gold round here. Corey Ray from the Brewers. Mad Bum's an 80. I didn't know that. Miller could be good. Like I said, another good lefty card, and this would be the perfect time to take a gold in my opinion. A lower overall guy. But this Corey Ray could be good too, but he's not that good in the field. You know, I think I'm going to go Andrew Miller here. Normally, I think I would say to try and take all 3 golds as bats, but Andrew Miller would be a pretty good lefty out there, so I'm not too worried about taking 1 gold in the bullpen. The only thing I'm worried about is you're not going to be able to use him over and over, you know? Oh, I kind of want to fill out that bullpen with... Oh, actually, this is interesting. This is different. So in years past, it made you finish like each part before you could do your 5 bench bats. So in the past, it would make you fill out your rotation, your bullpen, and your lineup before it lets you do bench guys. But here, we don't have our bullpen full, but it's giving us some bench options here. So we all know how good Jorge Soler's been in Battle Royale in the past. So I think I'm gonna pick him, and we're gonna find some way to move around those outfielders, because I don't want Soler playing center. And actually, this is a pretty good bullpen arm here. I know it's another bronze, and I said we want to fill out that bullpen with silvers, but this is a good bronze right here. Zach Britton's always tough to hit. Yeah, Sano's got that big pop. Put him at first base. I think I'm gonna go with Didi here. I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing something where I move Baez to center, and then maybe move either Tebow or Haniger to the bench. Alright, so the lineup is set. I've got a really good team now that I'm looking at it. I did go with putting Javi in center and Didi at short, and unfortunately I had to move Tebow to the bench, but he'll probably be the first guy up off the bench to pinch hit. But even setting the lineup is going to be different this year because of the fact that you can start any pitcher you want, and the 3-batter minimum. In the past, everyone picked horrible starting pitchers, and you had to pitch them for at least 1 batter. So the meta would kind of be to put one of your biggest power bats at the leadoff spot to try and get that leadoff home run. A lot of times a guy with like lower vision but good power would be perfect for that. But now anybody can start the game first. So I think you might want to just put your best overall player first to try and get to that starting pitcher or whoever they start, try and get to him quick. And then I would say probably put that former leadoff guy like a Jorge Soler that you would have in the leadoff spot last year. I would say put him at third, just because if they do start a pitcher who's not all that great, he's going to have to pitch to 3 batters. So you're probably going to want to pitch to him when he might have the lowest energy possible. You're going to want to hit against him when he has the lowest energy possible with the player like Jorge Soler. So I think that's kind of the strategy I'm going to go with. But then the rest of the lineup, I just kind of threw these guys in there. We got a lot of power on this team, a lot of pop. But I've already spent a lot of time going over the draft and how to strategize. So I'm going to go right ahead and play this first game, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to start Darren O'Day in this game, and we'll see how that goes with that funky delivery. All right, so we're facing Jose Quintana, so this guy did start a starting pitcher. He's also got Sandberg leading off, and he's also got Tatis. Joey Gallo worries me. He's also got Mancini and Voit for some pop. I don't know much about Tyler Stevenson, but he's got a pretty solid lineup himself. I also feel like this year, patience is even more important at the plate than it's been in the past, as I swing at a pitch below the zone, but it got hit pretty good off the wall. Man, I thought for a second that might have had a shot at getting out. But yeah, like I was saying, patience is probably even more important this year, just because you're going to want to try and eat into that bullpen as much as possible, because people are probably going to have gassed bullpens with, you know, the 3-batter minimum and all that, and the energy carrying over. And Baez up the middle, that should drive the first run in. I'm chancing it though, and he gets in there. We drive in the first run of the game on the second batter. This is off to a good start. And now Soler, oh, I thought that was going to get through the hole, but the game kind of lagged a little bit. I did go chasing, though. And we draw the walk with Zach Collins. I'm guessing he's not going to leave the lefty in to face Sano. Sano, that's not a bomb, but it's to the gap. Probably not going to get the run home, though, with only 31 speed. But he did get a bad animation. I'm going to send it. No, he's going to be out. He's going to be out. Oh, that was a bad choice. Oh, and he sneaks that past our Sandberg with his Sandberg, and he's going to make it to second too, isn't he? Oh man, I thought with Baez's arm he wouldn't want to do that, but he did. And the slider gets him swinging that time. This isn't ideal though. He's making O'Day work on the mound a little bit. And the ground ball to short, that's going to get the job done. 2 outs here. Let's keep that runner at second. All right, Joey Gallo at the plate. This is definitely the situation to turn to Andrew Miller out of the pen. And I believe that since it's the end of the inning, he doesn't have to face 3 batters. I think it's 3 batters or the end of an inning. So if we can get Gallo out here, and that's 2 strikes, if we can get him out here, then I might just have Andrew Miller stop on this game to kind of preserve his energy. And we do get Gallo flailing. We keep the 1-run lead going into the second. And Donaldson, he's going to drop that one in there. I went swinging first pitch, but it gets the job done anyway. Didi, is that fair? It is. All right, we're sneaking that one down the line. I think we should be able to get into third there. Oh, no, why is Didi going to second? Oh, I messed up. I don't know why Didi was going to second. I don't think I hit the button at all. That's not going to get the job done, though. So we screwed ourselves out of this inning because of Didi. All right, Tebow's coming off the bench. That means Andrew Miller's done on the mound. Hopefully he leaves in the righty here. And Tebow can't get the job done. That's going to be caught. All right, I'm bringing Michael Givens into the game here. Let's see what he can do. I didn't know he only hit 3 pitches also. I guess I got to look at these things. Oh, good spot on that fastball. Just froze him. That was a good pitch. Oh, but we're not going to be able to set him down. 1, 2, 3. Cut that off, Baez. You might be able to get him at 2, though. And he does. Baez with the arm from center. What a play. Good range to run that one down and good throw. And we do set him down 1, 2, 3. Soler, all right, keeping the inning going with 2 outs. We could use some insurance runs here, so that was a big at bat there. Oh, and I meant to hold up. I didn't mean to swing at that. I know it was a strike, but it's not the pitch I wanted. All right, I'm gonna look to ride Michael Givens as deep into this game as I can. Hopefully, he can finish it off. And first pitch swinging, first pitch out. That's a good start. Oh no, I didn't mean to dive. We might still be able to get him though. Why is it a red throw? Oh, that was just a disaster of a play. Oh no, you gotta run that down, Jorge. Oh, ooh, a 48 fielding out and right. You never know what's gonna happen on a ball like that. He's pinch running at first base. I wonder if that means he's gonna try and steal right away. He is, but he got a bad jump. Perfect throw. Oh, and he's safe? I thought a perfect throw meant it would be delivered, like, right on the dot. But I think that little bit of time that it took to get from his chest down to the tag might have cost it. But hopefully Baez runs that one down. All right, he does. I don't know why I said red throw there. Good thing we didn't have to make a throw. But we escaped this game, our first BR game, with a 1-0 victory. Alright, well, I was kind of hoping it would somehow show how much energy each of my pitchers have left, but I guess that's something that we're not going to be able to see until we load into a game. But all in all, very successful first episode of Battle Royale of the year. I'm really excited to play Battle Royale on the channel this year. I've gone 12-0 on my own before, but it would be so fun to be able to do that on the channel and have proof. So with that in mind, I think what I'm going to do is try to post a Battle Royale video every other day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because I don't have the best track record of being consistent, but I think that's what I want to do with Battle Royale this year. At least for the time being, I want to try and get a BR video out every other day so we can move through these runs relatively quickly. But that is all I have for you guys in this one. Make sure to hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe to see the rest of this Battle Royale run as well as any runs in the future. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.